saying some stuff, make you get up and get out your chair. So take heed to the message. Let's make sure we support her and go and subscribe to her content because she's doing an amazing job over there. I appreciate you.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We need to start learning how to tell our men what we would like, what we need in a marriage. Because if you don't tell your man what you need in a marriage, this creates chaos. I always tell people on my channel, you got to learn how to talk to your husband.
One and only, take heed to the message.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means Queen, baby. How are you? It's good to see everybody this morning. So the title of this foolery is, what advice could you give your young self about forgiveness? What advice could you give your young self about forgiveness? We about to get into it. Melania, how are you, baby? Tanya, how you doing? King, what's going on? Missy, how are you? Maya, what's up? Eyes, what's going on, baby? Jay, how you doing? Now, I said, skip college, learn a trade, and start a business. I like that. Good morning, Lost in Translation. How are you, sir? Now, I'm going to share something with you, Eyes, because I did not go to college, right? I tell my kids, y'all got to go to college. But they also have a business mindset, too. So they want to go to college, but they want to use it to do their own business, like how their father is. My husband is like very business minded. Even though he works, he's very business minded. So they're like him. So they want to go to college, but it will be to do their own thing, to open up their own businesses. Okay. So, and the stuff that they're picking for school, they can't be replaced by anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like a AI can't replace them. So they had, put in their mind, this is what they want to do. So I like that. Good morning, 102. How are you? King, I already saw you. How you doing, sir? It's good to see you. So now we about to get into it. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what advice could you give your young self about forgiveness? What advice could you give your young self about forgiveness? I'll share with you mine, okay? The advice that I would give myself would be, give my parents more grace. Give my parents more grace because they were young and they didn't understand raising children. That's what I would say. I would tell my younger self, your mother doesn't know, your father doesn't know. Give them more grace and forgive them. Now, I'm going to share something with you. I have forgiven my parents, right? But I deal with them with like a distance. You know how they used to say back in the day, a long handle spoon? That's how I deal with them. Yeah. And it's sad to say, because when I was younger, if I would have understood that, I would have known that these two young people don't really know what they were doing. That's why I tell y'all to do your best to be all you can be as a parent. And when I say that, it's not just for you to be buying your child everything in the world. I'm talking about being patient. I'm talking about taking them places. I'm talking about talking to them. And I'm not talking about expensive places. I'm talking about a walk in the park. Hmm. A drive at night around the neighborhood in the car. You know what I'm saying? Just to talk. Learn how to talk to your children more. Learn how to hear them more. I'm learning that now with the second batch of children that I have. I'm learning that because I can't even link them with the oldest one because he's 30. Okay. I'm learning that you have to be around your children more, understand them, hear them, also correct them as well. Okay. Not saying let your children get away with everything, but this is one thing that I wish I would have told myself, that give your parents more grace. They don't know what they're doing. Give them more grace. Hmm. Hello, my dear. Nonsense bird. I see you, my dear. Hello, sister from Ethiopia. I see you, my sister. It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. So that's what I would say. Give them more grace. That would be the advice that I would give to my younger self. And also, forgiveness does not mean that you welcome. Forgiveness does not mean that you welcome them back in your life. Do you understand? It doesn't mean that you welcome them back because some of them may have done some nonsense to you. Okay. You forgive, but I want you to understand, be cautious. And when I say be cautious, be protective of your peace. Be protective of your peace. I don't care if the person is in your bloodline. Be protective over your peace. Good morning, Mrs. She said. Good morning, Marjorie. That's what I'm saying. Be protective over your peace. Forgive, but be protective over your peace, my family. I just want y'all to know that because I'm going to share with you something. A lot of people will tell you forgive and forget, and then you go back and the person is waiting for you. And this is as Christians, because as Christians, they tell us you got to forgive and forget. No, I don't say forget because you don't want to get burned again. I say forgive and you move on. That's what you do. Even if you share the same blood, forgive and move on. Don't have any malice in your heart towards anybody. You know, we too old for that. Don't have any malice in your heart for anybody. Just forgive them and let them move on. And you move on as well. I know a lot of y'all can't take Tyler Perry, but one thing I remember him saying a long time ago, he said in one of his shows, or I think it was his play, he said, the forgiveness baby is for you. Hmm. It's for you. It's for you. It's not for them. For you to forgive, it's for you so that you move on. Even no matter how bad this person hurt you. I have forgave a lot of people who wronged me, but I let them go. I protect my peace. You got to let them go. Either it be mother or father, auntie, uncle, sister, brother, cousin. You forgive and you let them go. That doesn't mean that you have to be evil or be nasty to them, but you forgive and you let them go. Hey, Skinny, what's going on, my dear? Missy said Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Yes, I remember. He said it in that one. But he said it in a couple of them too, even in the plays as well. But I just want y'all to understand that. Forgive, but you let go. Don't go back to it, though. Don't go back to it. Don't be chummy and rock with this person because you don't want this person to hurt you again. So you got to protect your peace. You forgive. Because people like to always tell you in Christianity, you got to forgive and let go. No. Forgive, but protect your peace. Yes. Protect your peace. This could be mama, daddy, auntie, uncle. I said it already. Auntie, uncle, god, sister, everybody. that is in your bloodline. You forgive, but you protect your peace. A lot of people always say, you never be around the family. You don't do this with the family. They have events, you don't go. Because I'm going to share with you something. I don't like to be phony. I've never been a woman like that. I'm not like that. I can't. It's not in me. It's not in me. If I can't rock with you, you will know. You will know. You will know. Nobody will have to come tell you. It will never be no he said, she said stuff. It will be, I can't rock with you. I'm going to tell you, I can't rock with you. Even if you my family and I love you and I don't wish any hurt or any harm that come to you. I don't wish that on anybody. But I forgive you, but I got to protect my peace. You got to protect your peace, family. I'm just letting you know. I don't care. And I'm going to share something with you. It can be your own flesh and blood. It can be the child that you brought into this world. That they doing so much nonsense in the street. It could be a child that you brought into this world. And you didn't do the steps. You didn't do the right thing with this baby. Now, this is your making. I want you to understand that. Okay, this is your making. And the child grow up and they start, they on demon time. They on demon time. They doing nonsense. All you can do is pray for them afar. Continue to pray for them. You're supposed to pray for your children. Continue to pray for them, and you have to just let it be. That's all you can do is let it be. So this is one of the lessons that I had learned as I have gotten older. Forgive, but protect your peace. So y'all tell me, let me know what you think. What you think, okay? King always in the house. And I said, the advice would have saved me from having to forgive a lot of folks, you mean? Okay, I hear you. Melania says, treat yourself with kindness and compassion. I like that too. Messi says, don't live life in the fast lane. Stay in the slow lane. I like that, honey. Marjorie says, hello, sister from another mother. Hello, baby. It's good to see you. Yeah, this is what I would have done. Mrs. She said, good morning, sister, and everyone. Good morning. Okay, let me see what you got up here. Good morning. I say forgiveness is necessary. Forgiveness is necessary. Yes, it is. Good morning, family, in Instagram. It's good to see all of y'all. Thank you for rocking with me. I greatly appreciate y'all. Thank you for coming in this morning. I just wanted to share that with y'all. I'm sorry that I'm late this morning because something happened with our eldest son here. And some boys had jumped him in the boys' locker room in school, right? They jumped him. And so my son is like 6'1". He looked like a linebacker. And he's only 13. He's real big. So a couple of kids jumped on him. And he came home. Well, he called me. He said, Mama, I know you picking up my sister. Can you pick me up from school and walking home? I'm in a lot of pain. So I'm like, okay, I'm coming. What happened? So he tell me. And I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I'm on my way. I'm calling the school while I'm driving to pick him up. I'm calling the school from the car phone. And I'm telling the principal, because they got a good principal at the school, an African-American gentleman, really good principal, Mr. Brown. Shout out to Mr. Brown. So he said, come back to the school. I said, okay, we was coming back. And my son said, Mama, I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I'm just going to let it go. And I'm going to deal with those boys accordingly. And I told him, I said, nope, because if anything go left, nobody will have mercy on you because you look like you grown if you hurt one of those kids. So now I had to tell my husband what happened when he came home from work and everything. And good morning, CDTBs. How are you? So I had to tell my husband what happened. And my husband said, you're going to go to that school Monday. You're going to talk to them because I got to go work. Well, I'm going to talk to him right now. So they had a whole conversation. And he was like, yeah, okay, Dad, I'm going to tell it or whatever. So now my son, we get to the school trying to talk it over with the principal and everybody. And everything went well. And the moral of the story is parents, make sure y'all go to them schools, report it. Even if your child tell you not to. Because let me share something with you. Most of the time your child got a hidden agenda. When they tell you, nah, ma, it's okay, don't report it. Because they already have in their mind they about to do something. They about to wreck shop. They already got in their mind. So I told my son, I said, it's not gonna work out well for you, baby, because you a big kid. You a big kid, and it's gonna go left. This is gonna go left. You think that you getting your payback, but this not gonna work in your favor. And he told me, Ma, um, he said to me, Ma, um, I just don't like the disrespect. I said, I understand that, but you gotta remember, you is a big guy. And they school, they do not hesitate to call the police. I do not blame the principal. I do not blame the principal at all. They do not hesitate to call the police. So I told my son, it's not going to go well. The police are not going to handle this well. So I don't want anything to happen to you because you are your father's only heir. You are his only heir. He only have girls after you. I don't want anything to happen. You have to use logic like your father. You have to use logic. King Logic. I always tell him that. And he's like, Mom, but I'm not a man yet. I say, yeah, you're not a man yet. But the mistakes of you doing something while you're young can make you going into manhood a problem. Because if this is why I tell y'all all the time, I know we about to jump into another subject, but this is why I tell y'all all the time, men need to be present in these boys' lives. Because when they're teenagers, they will make certain decisions that will be detrimental to their future when they become grown. How many stories that y'all hear that a boy got into a fight in school and something happened where the child passed on to glory? And now the one who did it, he was trying to protect himself, right? So what they do, they send this boy, because you done deleted this other child. They send this boy, where you going? You going to prison. You going to prison. So that's why parents, when you're something happened with your babies, go to the school, find out what's going on. Talk to somebody. Let your child know you give a damn. Okay? So the situation can be handled. So the situation can be handled. I just want to share that with y'all real quick. Melania said, be careful when fighting nowadays. People carry weapons. And this is the thing. This is the thing that my husband was preaching to him Friday. Same thing. People carry stuff. You don't know what they carry. You know what I'm saying? And these kids now, they slick with it. They slick with it, and you don't know what kind of household they raised in. Because most of the kids down here where we live at, they not raised with their parents. They raised with their grandparents or their great auntie or something that can't even control them. So they go to school acting up. You know what I'm saying? So now when something happened with any of our children, especially if they come from a two-parent home, they kind of lean on the parents who come from a two-parent home to try to talk with your child more, because they know that the other child, grandma and grandfathers can't come down to the school, that they too old, and they can't structure the children properly. So they lean on the parents the kids who have two parent homes. These people, they smart. These school officials are smart, because they'll tell you, well, your child come from a two-parent home. That's the first thing they say. Your child come from a two-parent home. That still don't make it right though, y'all. But they tell you, you know, your child come from a two-parent home, so they don't expect your child to retaliate. And we always tell our children, don't retaliate, report it, because we don't want anything to go left. We don't want anything bad to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? But I want to go back to the main subject of why I asked all of y'all to come here. Learn how to forgive. I want y'all to understand that. No matter who hurt you, baby, learn how to forgive. Learn how to let go and forgive. I didn't say stay around the person. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stay around the person. Melania says, think of each mistake as a learning lesson. Yes, you correct, baby. You speaking facts right there. Maya said, give yourself a chance to grow and understand the world around you. I like that one too. And King just got the prayer hands up. CDTB said, pieces and blessings, everybody. I like that. I like that. Melania says the Black community teaches their children to fight, not knowing what it can lead to. It's true. They do. They do. Because I was raised like that. So I understand. I understand. But I don't raise mine like that. I don't raise mine like that because I know the downs and outs of fighting. I know the downs and outs of fighting. I know the wins and the losses, and it's not good. It is not good, honey. It is not good. I had some horror stories, and it was not good, honey. When I think about it now. CDTBs, all facts. My children had an accident at school, and since one house was I okay, house was a two-parent home. We supposed to compromise because the other children had a hyena for a mother. Now this is true too because they always want you to compromise. They always want you to compromise. When the child comes from a two-parent home, they be wanting you to understand. They be wanting you to understand. And sometimes I don't think that's fair, but they handle the situation, but they want you to understand that this child only has one parent. And the parent might not even be understanding when they come to the school. Like I just witnessed a mother come into the office and she was cursing like she was the kid, you know what I'm saying, at the secretaries and getting nasty with the secretaries. And I'm just looking at her two-sided like, damn, early in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And then when the teacher comes, she's screaming at the teacher. I'm like, you know, and this is why the kids don't respect the teachers. Because if they see mama getting indignant with the teacher, they going to think that that mess makes sense. So they'll do it and they'll say, well, my mama ain't going to do nothing. You know, that my mama ain't going to do nothing to me. And that's what happens. So yes, sir, you right about that. CDT beats. You are right about that, sir. Thank you. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. It's something. Grace, what's going on, honey? It's good to see you. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, also, I got to tell y'all this real quick. Y'all know I go to Black Men Unfiltered show every Tuesday, right? At night, around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So 9:30 for us on New Jersey. Okay. So I want to also tell y'all tomorrow I'll be going to this might be risky Hemp channel tomorrow in the afternoon. So the title of hemp about to get me in trouble. It sounds like I'm about to receive a lot of hate. It sounds like I'm about to receive a lot of hate. So he made the title of the show, Single Mothers Are Slaves, Not Married Women. Now, anybody remember my live that I did a couple days ago and I was ranting, I was going in, and I said to him, No, not to him. I'm sorry. I was ranting. Okay. I was ranting and I said that single women are the true slaves because you go into Dubai and letting people shit all in your mouth and shit all on your chest for 50K. But a woman who married, her husband ain't doing that. Her husband is making love to her, caressing her. She doesn't have to wait for 40 men to come and line up and run a train on her. She gets one man to make love to her and get kissed goodnight. Okay? That's what I said, right? So him about to get me in some trouble. He gonna have all the hyenas after me now. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Single women are slaves, not married women. Woo! I'm about to get in some nonsense tomorrow. So I don't care. I don't care. We gonna do what it do. We gonna do what it do. Carter says, trying to get all the kids together and take them to the gym and put the gloves on. Let them get that aggression out safely. Then they will come to an understanding that he ain't scared. Yeah, this is true. I like that too. That's an old saying. I like that too. I like that too. And they used to do that when I was young. My gym teacher was like that. He was like, if y'all want to get it in, we gonna put on some boxing gloves. I did like that too. But they don't do that now. They don't do that now. Y'all got so much nonsense going on in school, it ain't even funny. Hello, John. How are you? Lost in translation. How are you, sir? It's good to see you. John says, greetings and blessings from the West Coast, praying that all is well with everyone. Amen. All is well, sir. Lost in translation said, we got your back. We got your back. I'm okay. I'm okay. Lost in translation podcast said, no booty hole Brian action. I'm done. Okay. Now, okay, my dear, how are you? The way to gain mercy and enter paradise is to seek God's mercy and be merciful yourself. Okay, I like that. I like what you're saying. King zipped his mouth. It's King, I'm done. King, I'm done. I'm done, King. I got your front, Queen. Oh nah, it's okay. I'm all right. I ain't worried about it. But I know Hemp Channel be wow. I ain't worried about it. I'm just gonna go and do what I do and speak how I speak, and that's it. I'm gonna be myself. My husband told me before you go to Hemp Channel, learn how to cut your talking point because you know you talk too much. You'll run the whole show. So learn how to close your mouth. I died laughing. Y'all. I told my husband, I was like, I know how to close my mouth. He was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. When you do interviews, you don't know how to close your mouth. You don't know how to shut down. Just he told me, he said, do like Grace do, say my mic is muted. I fell out. Oh, Messi says, how do spell the cringe platform? What does that mean? What are you saying? What you saying, Messi? How do you spell the cringe platform? What is that, baby? John said, lost in translation, no booty hole, Brian, LOL. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. Maya said, ignore the negative comment. Pay attention to the positive comments. Yes, I'm not even going to look at the comments. I'm not even going to look at the comments, baby. I'm just going to keep scrolling. That's it. I'm not even going to look. But yeah, I ain't really got much to talk about today, y'all. I ain't got nothing much to talk about. I'm focusing on what I got to do tomorrow. And then what threw me off today is that I had to go to my son's school. And I was upset about the whole situation anyway. So I was trying to suppress because my husband always tell me, don't go to that school acting indignant. Don't go do no foolishness at all. Okay? Don't go do nonsense at all. I'm going to be so upset with you. So I told him, no, I'm not going to go there and act a fool. You know I'm not going to do that. He said, I just want to remind you because when people make you upset, you sometimes go left if I'm not around. And I said, that's true. But I'm not gonna go there and act a fool because I like the principle. I respect the principle. So I'm just gonna let it be what it is. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Trey Ferg said it's hard to be quiet. It's hard to be quiet when teaching the truth. It's true. It is hard to be quiet. You right about that. Tara said, Grand Rise, beautiful people. I'm sorry I'm late. Tara, I'm going to block you today, baby. I'm going to block you today. Watch. I should have blocked you this morning. Nah, Tara, nothing but love, baby. Nothing but love. I ain't got much to talk about, y'all. I ain't got much to talk about. I'm just here because, I got to show love. I got to be here today. This is my second, well, it's about third job because I got to take care of family. I'm working and then this too. So, yeah, this about number 3. This about number 3. Y'all, social media is acting a fool. Did y'all see all that stuff? The nonsense. I would say this. I saw something about Russia. And they got Putin up there, and he was saying that they recognize that Yahshua, that's Jesus' real name, that he black. I said, is that the first nation that is that the first nation? Is that the first nation that's gonna recognize that Jesus? Well, they say, Yahshua is black. I just want to know, it's some, and then they also said that now the LGBTQIA plus is labeled as a terroristic organization. I read that today. No, yesterday. I said, ooh. So Russia is ready for some foolery. They ready for some foolery and they ready for all types of smoke. So I guess they tired of the Western agenda and they ready. Yes, honey. They tired of the Western agenda and they is ready, honey. See, sometimes I'm gonna share something with y'all that I think the Western world we fail to realize that sometimes the ones that we call terrorists is somebody superhero. The ones that we label terrorists in America be somebody superhero. I just want y'all to understand that sometimes. It's crazy. You'd be surprised. Messi said the young lady podcast that is totally opposite of you. Oh, okay. I don't know. The young lady podcast that is totally opposite of you. Who's opposite of me? The podcast that I'm going to tomorrow, there's 2 gentlemen that I'm going to. So Black Man Unfiltered, that is in the night. And this brother, his content connects with mine. This might be risky. His content doesn't. Our content doesn't connect. Now, his viewpoints, it does. Me and him connect, yes. But the people that rock on his panel, no, we don't connect. Maybe like they only have a few sisters that might connect with me, but I'm not sure. Trey Ferg said, to all the king's husbands of the world, Hadi said, forgiveness, mistakes, not intentional acts. I love that. I love what you just said. Real Bravado, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. I am so glad I don't know what is going on in the social media streets. I listen. Being a content creator, you have to be up on certain things. But some of the stuff, I wish they could just throw back. Some of that stuff be crazy. I'm like, why am I watching this? And I just scroll past. And I'm gonna share something with you. My feed that's on my social media on Instagram, my feed is not toxic, but my feed brings me like stories that sad things that happen to men or women. Also, a lot of Muslim content creators are in my feed. I have a few Christian content creators, but a lot of Muslim content creators. I think because my mindset, the way that they are, I resonate with the mindset. Because the way that I think, it doesn't resonate with the Christian mindset. That's wild, ain't it? That's wild, ain't it? because Christianity done took a turn. I don't know what's going on. It has taken a turn. I still believe in Yahweh. Okay. I still believe that Yahshua died on the cross for our sins. I still believe that that's Jesus' real name. But it's just a lot of stuff with our with the church. It like I'm like, it scares me because they agree with nonsense that Yahweh said we not supposed to agree with, all because of the agenda of the Western world. They agree with nonsense that Yahweh himself said I can't agree with. But they say judge ye not and ye shall not be judged. They use that scripture in the wrong way. I don't care what nobody says. Because if you doing nonsense as me being your brother, your sister, I'm supposed to tell you that does not make sense. Okay? I'm serious. King said the truth hurts. Trey Ferg said, I will be glad when we recognize we are Yahweh's cousins. Yahweh's cousins. We will be so great. We will be so great. I think he's trying to say children. Okay. Messi says no. Oh no, the Crimson and Cure. Oh, I don't. Are you trying to say Crimson Cure? Okay. CDT Beats. Hamp podcast says, wow, and it's hard. It's hard to listen to. Oh, okay, baby. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Okay. Real Bravado. Real Bravado Network. How are you, baby? You are going to get on This Might Be Risky. Oh, you are going to be great on This Might Be Risky. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for the confidence. How do you actually spell? Ooh, Lord, I don't know. Y'all doing a lot of typos in here. Okay. Trey Ferg says cousins. Oh, are you saying, okay, Trey Ferg, are you Muslim? That's what you're trying to say? That we are like related, the Christian religion and the Muslim religion? It has always been. It has always been. People don't want to say it though. People don't want to say it. They don't want to say it. They always get so offended when you say stuff like that. It's from the same bloodline, but nobody wants to tell the truth about that. Anyway, so that's just my thing. That's just my thing that I wanted. I don't really know what we're gonna talk about. I ain't had nothing. I'm just here running my mouth. I ain't had nothing. Stacy said, I don't like how LGBTQIA plus they are going on in this world. I hear you. I hear you. 92 said it's not spiritual, only religious. 92 said, thank you for sharing and educating me. Okay, baby. I don't know what kind of education. I'm just running my mouth, honey. I'm just running my mouth. I ain't doing nothing else. I'm just running my mouth. So I don't know. So my feed, like I was telling y'all, my feed is different. I don't see too much ratchet stuff because I don't like it. Like I don't stay and watch it. So I don't see a lot of ratchet stuff unless it's a celebrity that do the nonsense. Or one of my followers send me a video of some nonsense. Like I just saw a video one of my followers sent me with a mother teaching her daughter how to dance, right? She's an 8-year-old girl, and the mother teaching her how to twerk in the video, how to twerk. And I was saying to myself, wow, when I taught my children how to dance, I didn't teach them how to twerk. I think it was like a 2-step, and you move a little bit to the beat. I used to tell my kids, like, listen for the beat, and that's how you'll get it. Listen for the beat. So I saw that and I'm like, it's too ratchet, but I'm gonna share some with y'all. I believe because we in the last days, it's gonna continue to be more ratchet. We gonna see more stuff. We gonna see more stuff. Even with the thing with Dubai, they've been doing that for God knows how long. From what the videos that I had saw on YouTube, they've been doing that nonsense with Dubai for a long time. It's just that the girls have never told it. They never told it. The women have never told it because it's disgusting. It's the new age ones, these modern women who going to do it, that they're coming to social media and they're telling the nonsense that they have been doing in Dubai. Yeah, it's only them. So that's why we hearing about it. Like before, you would hear stuff about it, but it wasn't for sure. But now they got videos and pictures on YouTube showing this stuff happen. But I'm gonna share some with you. It's too cringy, y'all. It's too cringy. Don't have nothing to eat before you watch that stuff because it is cringy, honey. When I showed my husband, he was like, "Oh, this is disgusting." I was like, "Yeah." And then you have so many women because when you have so many women, and I'm gonna share something with you. That video that I had put out on social media, that thing is going viral. It's still going viral. It is still going viral. People are watching that thing like crazy. Good morning, Black Man Unfiltered. How are you, Corey Joe, Mr. He said, how you doing? So people still watching that video on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. And they're telling me, oh my, it's not just us melanated sisters. It's not just Black women. Hey, Miss Israel, it's not just Black women. Other women are doing it. And I want to share something with you. I don't care about the other races that's doing it. What's up, JT? How are you? What We Know podcast. How you doing, sir? I don't care that it's other races that's doing it. My queens, my melanated sisters, I only worry about that is you. I don't care that the other races is doing it. It don't make me no never mind. It's nasty, y'all. All types of disease, feces. God did not make, he did not meant for us to be doing it like that. You know, doing, first of all, let me share something with you. When you make love to your husband, right? When you make love to your husband, now I know these women don't have husbands, but when you make love to your husband, it's supposed to be a beautiful experience. It's not supposed to be all this ratchet nonsense that we see on social media. It's not supposed to be. It's nasty, y'all. You going over there and these people is gladly shitting on you and then telling you to open your mouth. It's nasty. I'm sorry. 1984 said that's an abomination. It is. It's an abomination. It's nasty, y'all. It's nasty. We be doing too much. We do too much. Black Man Filter said, hey, my sister, how are you, my brother? Corey Joe said, good morning, Queen. Good morning, chat. I'm late. Sorry. No, you not. Mr. He said, good morning, everyone. Salute to our sister in the chat. Good morning, sir. Miss Israel, good morning, my dear. It's good to see you. Thank you for rocking with me this morning. What We Know Better podcast. Nope, I said it wrong. What We Know podcast. How are you, sir? Now, the Real Bravado said the videos, they record themselves. What the F is wrong with these women? These are demons. I don't know if the women recording it. It might be the men that are recording that mess and posting it. It's nasty, y'all. I have put the video that I saw on on YouTube in our group chat. I put the video in our group chat on Instagram so that y'all can go straight to it and you can see what it is. Oh, it's nasty, y'all. I put trigger warning under it, y'all. I put trigger warning. Be advised. Gregory says, Gregory Scotland, how are you, sir? Good morning. Take heed. It will be very interesting what your take is when you go on Tuesday on It Might Be Risky, because many times you get women that are very disruptive on these platforms. I'm going to share something with you. This Might Be Risky said to me he was going to do me the same way the interview was conducted with Crimson Cure. Yes, honey, Crimson Cure. So um he's going to copy what he did with her. And I appreciate that because a lot of the women on his platform, we would never see eye to eye. We won't see eye to eye. JT, you jumping around. We will not see eye to eye. Hey chef, how you doing, honey? We won't see eye to eye. So it's not gonna be good. It's gonna go left. You know, we won't come to an understanding. This is why Black Man Unfiltered, when I go to his panel, at the end, we all come to an understanding. Even if we get into a heated argument with each other, and then we come back next Tuesday and we all, all love is there because we be around each other so much. So we don't come back and we still angry with each other. So this is one thing I will always respect about Black Men Unfiltered. He watch who he let on his panel. He control his channel. You understand? He watch who he let, and he knows who we mix in with and who we don't. So if we don't, if the pot of soup doesn't blend in well, he won't let it come. He won't let it come. This is one thing I do love about being on Black Men Unfiltered. Now, I'm not saying all the time the pot of soup go well, because sometimes on the man side it go crazy a little bit, but they still come back together and work it out and they chop it up. But when us women get into a disagreement, baby, we hating on each other. We mad with each other. We upset. We don't want to talk because that's how we do. But when a lioness, shout out to Crimson Cure, when a lioness get into an argument with another lioness, which they not supposed to, but if they have a disagreement, they know how to circle back around and calm the situation down. But if you got a lioness and a hyena, that ain't gonna work at all. It's gonna be battling it out. Okay. Let's see. Black Man Unfiltered, I remixed the video that you post and tag you in it. Did you see? Oh, you talking to him. I'm sorry. I'm just jumping in the conversation. Hashtag. Okay, Tara said, no shame, Mrs. She said. I hear. What is that for? What happened? Miss Israel, that is, oh yes, honey. It is nasty. It's nasty, honey. It's not okay, Tara. I see what you're saying about the women that's doing that nonsense in Dubai. Walker said, don't be sorry for telling the truth. I will not be sorry. I will not be sorry. I saw an interview when one lady said she got paid $50K to shit in a plate and watch him eat it. Oh, that's nasty. I didn't know. Oh, that's nasty. Woo. Miss Israel said, all praises. Crimson Cure is a beautiful sister. You deserve the same as she has had hers. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. But Crimson Cure is the creme de la creme. Okay. She is the queen of, I gotta say, the queen of the manosphere. Can I say manosphere? I'm not even sure if I can say manosphere because that's for the men, right? So I'll say she is the queen of accountability before any other woman in this space because she has always been the top. The rest of us are copying her. I want y'all to know that because she is the top when it comes to women in this space, making women accountable. She is the first to make women accountable, even if they don't like it. We gotta give her flowers. The rest of us are copying her. Okay, the rest of us are copying her, which most of us love her content. So we're copying her talking points and things she said. Now I can't copy everything, but I'm gonna share something with you. I share my views with her. Like the way she talks, I agree because it makes sense. See, any woman who doesn't agree with her, y'all on some demon time, because the way she talks, it makes sense. Okay, and because you have this dark mindset that you don't believe what she's saying is right. And it's not even that she's saying that men are everything and they're amazing and you don't mean anything. That's only because you hear that part. Just like she said on This Might Be Risky. She not saying that our women are nothing, that they don't mean anything to the family. She never said that. But women take it like that. Like she's trying, like they try to say that she just diminished women and all she does is talk bad about women, but she doesn't. Just like me, I don't just diminish women and talk bad about women. Mrs. She said same way. She doesn't just talk bad about women and diminish women. It's the ones who do nonsense that we have a problem with. Even Amanize, Mona D. You know what I'm saying? All these women, Lady Di, you know what I'm saying? The Real Precious, all these women who are content creators. It's not that they have a problem with women, it's they have a problem with foolishness that's going on in the melanated community with our sisters. And I know y'all always want to say, well, the other races is doing it, other women from other cultures do it. No, you, my sister, this is who I have a problem with. I can't tell those other women what to do. We don't look alike. But from the nonsense that you're doing, it makes us all look bad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think our sisters realize this. You going over to another country to be treated as you are the worstest thing in the world because you were born. Ladies, how do you feel when you come back from Dubai like that? Because I know my mind would not be right. I would be in the shower for at least 5-6 hours with some hot water running all over my body. And bleach in the bathroom with me too. And bleach too. I'm not saying you're supposed to do that. I'm just saying that's how I would be. And so when women like Crimson Cure say something to y'all get upset about it. You don't want to hear about it because it's the truth. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Because I don't care who get upset about this message today. She is the queen. She is the queen of every woman's talking point that come after her. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Because we're all copying her. All of us. I don't care if you mad about what I said. It don't make me no never mind. We all copying this woman. Let me see. Hey, TCP, how are you? It's good to see you. Flipping them tables, Black Man Unfiltered. Yes, honey. I can't wait. I can't wait till tomorrow night. What We Know podcast. Take heed to the message. Abang Awan. Facts. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. I may have to check out Black Man Unfiltered page. Yes, sir. Please go over there. Go over there. We talk a lot of stuff. Miss Israel said, nothing like being on a panel with hollering hyenas. I'm done with you. You will need to get your words out. Accountability shoes will be dodging left and right. Yes, honey, because you know them hyenas don't like accountability, honey. They hate you. You start telling them, if they tell you they got 5 baby daddies and 6 children, and then you tell them that's your fault, they're going to look at you. Well, he just left me with these kids. They just left me with these kids. Nobody think that this thing is sound crazy. Only you. Only you think what you said sound right. Everybody else like this sound crazy. You understand? Everybody like this sound crazy except you. Especially the women who be married like 2-3 times and they ain't got it right. And they'll say, I ain't gonna never get married again. They never think that it's them. They always just blame the men. That's why and I've been married twice, okay? I've been married twice. This is my second marriage that I'm in now. I don't want no more marriages. I just want to be with my king now. I can't even stomach nobody else. We're going to have a problem. But you never hear me sit up here and just blame my first husband for everything. I can't, because I played a part in that mess too. So I can't blame him for everything. You understand? When a marriage fell, both have to take blame for it. I'm just saying, both got to take blame for it. CDTB said, yeah, it's definitely some wild women on This Might Be Risky. Hard to listen to most of the time. You play too much. Okay, TCB said, that ain't nasty. That's trifling. I'm done. DJ Fish Grease, yes. And I didn't watch her content when she was called DJ Fish Grease. I guess no. What was she called first? Because I wasn't with her from when she first started social media. I was not. I think let me see, when did I start following her? I think it was like maybe it's probably been close to 2 years. It's probably been close to 2 years that I've been following her. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, wait a minute. Would love to have you. That is nice. Thank you, Black Man Unfiltered. I appreciate you for saying that, sir. Skinny Boy said Crimson Night is here. That is right. Crimson Night. Yes. Crimson Cure is top tier. I love that, Miss Israel. You correct on that one, my dear. Crimson Cure is fire. Yes, she is. I love her show too. I watch from the clouds. I hit the like button though, but I watch from the clouds. I like it. Gregory Scotland, thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. Gregory Scotland said, good because the women that they have useful things to talk on can't waste time with other women that just talk in circles. This is true. You speak in facts, honey. TCP said, I love me some Kendra. My neighbor to the east. Oh, I love her too. I love her content. Real Bravado Network said, our women say stuff like that because majority of our women are dishonest. That is nasty. Why? It's too early. That's nasty. Oh, Information Man, how you doing? It's good to see you, sir. Peace and blessings. Oh, it's good to see you. Discuss with Chuck. I see you. This might be risky. Has become Lapeef. Why do you say he become Lapeef? Oh my goodness. Why you say that? Jay said, she gets on them about their behavior. She does. Crimson does. They don't like it. Skinny said those hyenas were hot in the chat when Crimson was on This Might Be Risky. Listen. You already know they was. Don't act like it. Gregory Scotland said Crimson Cure has always given great respect to the Black manosphere she has. She has given the men credit for welcoming her in. She does. And I'm going to share something with you, y'all. And I learned this from Red Lipstick Vibe. She said a lot of men, and she said this on her platform, and I watched the video too. A lot of men are watchful when women content creators come around them. You want to know why? Because they have nonsense that happened to them, like the stuff that's happened with Kosha. Y'all see that nonsense going on with Kosha? A lot of men are leery of messing with women that are content creators because they get nonsense like that, And Kosha is a good person. They get nonsense like that. He's a good man. They get nonsense like that on social media platform when all they're trying to do is help the brothers, okay? And they get women who are chameleons. And Realistic Bob had did a whole video. Shout out to Realistic Bob. She did a whole video about content creators who are chameleons. That's why a lot of men are leery when they invite women to their platform. But Crimson, you see what I'm saying? This is even why Crimson is probably leery too of who she invites to her stuff because of nonsense like that. You get women that are content creators that you think that they are supporting the growth of our community, that they want to see greater, and then you see them, boom, they do a switch. They do a switch. You know what the switch is? Is that money. They make more money when they disgrace our brothers. They get more following when they disgrace our brothers. Did y'all ever see that? If you look at the content creators who talk about men and say men ain't this and men ain't that, honey, they content grow like this, honey, just like this, like like somebody just put a light on, and they content grow. But I'm gonna share something with you. I can't cross those waters. I don't like to be fake. I can't cross those waters. I'm gonna be the same as I am, and I continue to grow the same way I'm growing, because I can't take foolery. I can't take foolery. I can't be fake. It's not in my nature. You do nonsense in front of me, you liable to get cursed out. You liable to get cursed out, and it was your fault because I'm gonna be looking at you. Yes. Miss Israel says yes, they were beyond hating and very disrespectful. I believe it too. They like that. Black Man Unfiltered said, hell, they don't care. The full of shit might as well smell like it. Oh, that's nasty. I can't. I can't. TCP says, shout out to Crimson Cure. Amen. That's right. Shit. Oh, it's gonna sweat out. It's gonna sweat out in their pores. Oh, that's nasty. That's nasty. Because of Crimson Cure, she gives me hope to come out with my content soon. Go ahead, baby. Come out with it. Because it need to be. We need more female content creators that's on they ish. You know what I'm saying? We need more content creators that's on they shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got too many hyenas. There's too many of them coming out the boneyard, and they get their own channel and they start talking nonsense about men and all this. And the younger women resonate to that foolery. They resonate to that nonsense. They just keep going to that nonsense because they think it makes sense. Let me share something with you. Crimson Cure has said something on This Might Be Risky. This show done turned into Crimson Cure, y'all. We talking about her. So when she said this, that there are women who are born into the hyena clan, she's right. There are. Because I was born into a hyena clan. I told y'all I was a hyena. I was a hyena, y'all. Let me share with you what I mean. My mother and my aunties, all they did was talk bad about men, okay? And my auntie was the ringleader in our family, right? She was the one that if anything happened, you go to her. She was the queen bee. May her soul rest in peace. Any nonsense needed to go down, she was the first to know about it, okay? We didn't have like a head man in charge of our family. We did not. All women govern our family. So all the women under them, they became nonsense. And when I got in my 20s, I was like, I said to myself, why can't I keep a man? Because one day you're gonna ask yourself this question. You know, hopefully you're not old as me now. You know what I'm saying? Asking yourself this question. But when I was young, I asked myself this question, why can't I keep a man? And I have met some good men in my life. I have met some good men, good jobs. They did what they had to do. Kind brothers I have met. I don't have no hatred towards them. But it was something in me that was not right. It was something in me that was not right, that I couldn't hold on to the relationship. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell y'all, my sisters, you got to work on yourself. And in the midst of me working on myself, I had some trouble in the laundromat. I had a little trouble in the laundromat. And I met a nice, kind man that wouldn't take my shit. That wouldn't take my shit. And told me, I'm not going to put up with that. Like, you won't talk to me like you crazy. You will show me some respect. And my whole face like went like this. I was like, what is, like somebody just like, said something to you and it went left and you like, what? You know what I'm saying? And, that's how it played out. The man stood up to me and told me, you won't talk to me like you crazy. I will not put up with foolery. This is one thing I love about my king. He set boundaries. You can't do nonsense to this man. And I'm going to share something else with you too. And me and my king was talking about this last night while we were laying down in the bed. He said, it's because I had standards. It's because I set boundaries. It's because I told you what I will allow and what I won't allow when we were dating. Hey, King, how are you? He said, I will allow this, but I won't allow that. So that allowed me to stay in the boundaries. See, I know what my king will allow and what he won't. So I don't go past what he won't. You understand? I don't tread the line with my husband. If this is what he says, this is how I stay. I'm just letting you know. I don't care if some of y'all women get offended with what I'm saying. I don't cross the line. When my husband tell me this is how far you can go, that's where I go. That's exactly where I go. I don't even go too close to the line. I'm right there, like way before the line comes, because I don't want anything to go left. I know how my husband can behave if you don't do what he tell you to do. Not saying that my husband do anything crazy to me, but there will be a long conversation. Okay? There will be a long conversation that will happen. And this man will sit there with you till you understand what he mean. Don't do that shit no more. Shout out to my king. He will sit with you so you understand. Don't do that shit no more. Oh my goodness. So that's what my husband, that's one thing I love about this man so much. I love this man so much. He just amazes me the way he is. I just love this man. Derek, how are you? It's good to see you. And TCP gonna say the hyena hood is hollering. Yes. Miss Israel says, Derek, what's going on, sir? Miss Israel said, my second marriage too, sis. I learned a lot from my first. It helped me to be better with my second and last 10 years in. Oh, baby, I love that. 10 years in. Honey, I'm looking for 20. I'm looking for 20, baby. I'm looking for 20. This has come the idea. I'm looking for 20, baby. 20 to a lifetime, honey. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for, baby. I ain't looking for no divorce. I ain't looking for that. I don't know how these women talk about they ready for divorce. I ain't ready for none of that nonsense. Derek said forgiveness requires patience. That's what I would tell my younger self. Yes, that's what I would tell my younger self too. Okay, Corey Joe is just greeting everybody. Just greeting everybody. Okay, who else? And Derek just greeting everybody as well. I appreciate y'all for greeting each other. Skinny said Kosha been on Courtney Michelle ass. I lost all respect for her the way she disrespected Chantel Simone. Oh, I ain't even know. Baby, it's a whole nonsense over there. I'm sorry. Kosha don't deserve it though. He don't deserve it. I'm sorry. That's a lot. That's too much. And this is why a lot of men are leery. I just told y'all that. A lot of men are leery of letting other content creators that are women come in their space. Hey, information man, how are you? A scholar and a gentleman, sir. Y'all, please make sure you tune in to Information Man. He always show me love every time I come to his channel. Sir, I greatly appreciate you. Skinny Boy, what is you talking about? You doing the most. Skinny Boy says, Kosha been on. Okay, I saw that part. Let's see what's next. Miss Israel says, I don't watch any broad that disrespect brothers. No, not me. I don't like it either. I don't like it either. It bothers me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It bothers me when I watch content like that. Especially if I know the brother is a good brother and you coming to do all that nonsense to him, it bothers me. TCP said, when you speak in circles and engage in foolishness, like it's cute, front of me. Oh, in front of me, I will call you out. I hear you. I hear you, sir. Call it out, honey. Call it out. Green Beans said, we simping now. What is going on, Green Beans? What are we talking about? You always starting some trouble. What is going on? Miss Isaiah said, and I forgot to block you. I gotta block you. I forgot to block you. And don't laugh. Don't laugh either. Miss Israel says, my mother whole side of the family was hyenas. Baby, oh, mine too. Mine too. I escaped the boneyard because of my father and grandfather. They kept me around my okay side of the family. Ripped to both of my kings. Oh, that's beautiful, baby. That's beautiful. I ain't had that opportunity, baby. I had to come to the realization on my own, honey. Corey Joe says, we all have to change in one way or another. I like that. I like what you said, Corey Joe. Thank you. Real Bravado Network said, I promise even 60-year-old Black women are still not asking why they can't keep a man. They still think they need to run. My grandmother, 81, saying she the man of the house. Ooh, Lord. No. Won't be doing that. I won't be doing that. Skinny says, I love when you tell these stories. You know, Skinny, I can run my mouth. My husband always tell me you talk too much. Okay. Information Man said, interesting. Okay, here we go. Miss Isaiah says, speak your truth, sister. What my Lord husband said goes. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Whatever my husband say, that's what I rock with. I don't care what nobody said. Discuss with Chuck said, I lost respect for Courtney too, for how she did. Oh, okay. That's the same thing that Skinny Boy just said. He lost respect too. Lord, I don't even know, honey. It's too much. TCP said, if and when this message of yours reach sensible ears, regardless of gender, orientation, or colorism, that would be growing. That would be a growing of sort that becomes an awakening. Oh, I like that. I like what you said. 20 years in, when the kids get grown, but we talking, we ain't got no results. Our kids are 30, 25, 18, but we still just talking. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. Green Bean says, everybody hates us. I get so tired of this. Wait a minute. Let's finish what he's going to say. Everybody hates us, but we need some help. Like we are everybody's father or older brother. Okay, now that makes sense what you said, because I thought you was going to say something else. It's true. It's true. You right. You right. And I'm going to share something with you. We only realize that we need y'all when shit go left. That's the only time we realize we need Black men, when shit go left. But I'm going to share something with you. I need my husband all the time. Even when things is going good and everything, I need my husband all the time. I can't rock with y'all who be doing that nonsense. I need mine all the time. I like being around mine. You know, some of y'all be like, oh, I can't stand. I like being around mine. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I'm sorry. I like biting on my husband, laying on him. I like bothering his feet. I like bothering him. I like biting his face and pulling his beard. I like all that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I like to aggravate mine. He know it too. He know it. He already know. He know I like to aggravate him. Okay. TCP says my grandmothers were like that. My grandmothers were not like that at all. They didn't play like that. I feel you. I feel you. Okay, the Real Bravado Network said Courtney even wild out on Messy Michonne. Oh wow. Tanya says I learned some new. I learned something new every time I am here with you, Queen. Thank you for the opportunity to hear the message. Oh, you welcome, baby. I try, but I'm just talking shit. That's all, really. Thank you, though. Real Bravado Network said, but Messy Michonne, duh. Oh, she dog walked her. Oh, I see. I listen. Listen, Messy is something. Shout out to Messy. Messy is something. I love Messy. She's something though. Did y'all see the video of her going to see the school? Did y'all see the video of her going to see the school? Dr. Omar's school? Baby, I fell out. Whoever gave that man money, y'all got a problem. Whoever gave that man some money, you got a problem. Y'all got a problem right there. Okay? Miss Israel said, me too, sis. We annoying each other all the time. I just love it. I do too. I like bothering my husband. I do too. I love it. One time I had what happened? There's a special place where I put my husband food, right? After I dish out everybody food, there's a special place I put the food. So my husband come in, he looked exactly where the food's supposed to be. And then he tell me, where my food at? Just like that. And I'm like, there's no food. There's nothing. He said, so everybody ate? I said, yeah, everybody ate. He said, so you didn't have enough for me? I said, no, I ain't have enough for you. And you know what he told me? He's like, girl, stop lying. Where's my food? I died laughing. I was like, I ain't make nothing for you. You gonna starve today, brother. That's what I told him. And he was like, I know you damn lying. I know you damn lying. I ain't go out there and work no 16 hours and I ain't got nothing to eat. I fell out dying. I said, honey, it's in the microwave. I'm just warming it up for you. He fell out. He fell out. He was like, oh, I thought you ain't understand your wifely duties. I fell out. Okay. Green Bean said he going to jump off the top and went on you one day. What do you mean he going to jump off the top rope on me one day? What does that mean, sir? What does that mean? I like to fight with my husband. I had no problem with him jumping off the top rope. Okay? Because my husband do some nonsense. Okay? He do some nonsense that will make you be saying like, don't touch me like that. So I don't mind him jumping off the top rope. Okay? Because every time we play, it lead to something else. So I'm not worried about you, sir. Always talking nonsense. Tanya said, you be. What is going on? I don't understand. TCP says there were big mamas and shit would be left if you got out of line. Okay, there were big mamas and shit would go left if you got out of line. Oh, baby, talk about the cat on deck, cavalry on deck. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, you be speaking facts. Oh, Tanya, thank you, baby. I'm about to say, Tanya calling me a beat in the own chat. What is going on? Okay, Tara said Green Bean nasty, but true. Green Bean, don't co-sign what Green Bean be saying. He be saying some nonsense. Don't co-sign him. Skinny said, yup. We be clowning in the chat. Yes, I love messy chat too. It be hollering. Messy Michonne Live. That's my big sister. I love her too. I like her content as well. I only found her through the Real Bravado Network. So that's why shout out to Real Bravado because her content be fire. Trey Ferg said, you've been talking to my wife. She likes to bother me too. LOL. Tara said, I need my husband. Yes, I do. I need mine too. I don't know how y'all be talking about y'all graduate from being married. I don't understand that part. TCP said, I love her. Yes, we all love her too. Mr. He said 3 years later, the single people still single, still got all the answers to the questions. Nobody asks, like running on a treadmill going nowhere fast. It's true. He right. He right. Mr. He said is right. Corey Joe said, you lost your mind. I don't understand it. I don't understand it, sir. Miss Israel said, the secret of a great marriage is you have to need, want, respect, and love your spouse. It's true. It's true. Walker said, not the top row. Walker, don't co-sign with Green Beans because he be doing nonsense in my chat. Don't co-sign with him, please. Corey Joe said, y'all started her up. No. And then Miss Israel said, WWE in my house. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Tara said, they wrestling. Yes, LOL. I'm done. I'm done. Tanya said, no, mama, never do that, queen. Never do what? What happened? Okay. Green Bean said, too many child support. Let me see. Too many child support astronauts out here. I'm tired. I'm done. I'm done. You do too much. You do too much. I'm gonna just take that off the screen. You do too much. Okay. Child support astronauts. Okay. Real Bravado Network said 1 more hour. Okay. 40 minutes more. What is going on? I'm about to get off. I'm about to get off. I've talked enough today. And I ain't had nothing to talk about. We just danced around everything today. We ain't do nothing today, y'all. We ain't do nothing. We just got up here and just started running and talking. That's it. Okay. Now the whole thing with Green Beans talking about jump from the top rope done got everybody done switched the whole thing. Stop agreeing with him because he be saying nonsense in the chat. Don't agree with him. Now, Miss Israel, don't side with him because he likes stuff like that. Don't side with him. Trey Ferg said, how do you have all the answers to the test and still fail? Ooh, that's nasty. That's nasty. But it's true. A lot of women fail. And I'm going to share with you why. You don't know how to say when you're wrong. Yeah. A lot of us, this is the problem with us in our community. I'm talking about my sisters. A lot of us don't know when to admit that we have failed. We don't. A lot of us don't know when to admit when we wrong. We will ride that horse all day long, knowing doggone well our mouth got us in some shit that our ass can't cash. We will ride that horse all day long because we know we wrong, but we can't admit that we wrong. This is how a lot of marriages break up and they lose everything. They lose everything. Relationships break up because you don't know how to say you were wrong. You don't know how to say you were sorry. The sad part is that our men have been designed to know that. But us women have not. We don't know how to come to each other and say, I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm sorry, because you want to win the argument. And that's why a lot of y'all will just get old and die alone with your dog. Yeah, a lot of y'all will just get old, die alone with your dog. Skinny said, take heed, always feeds us that real for breakfast. Oh, baby, thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Real Bravado said, I would love for you to cover when Black women say they have no choice but to be strong and independent. The sad part is that they have a choice, sir. They don't want to take it because you know what the choice is? That they have to follow the leader. A lot of melanated sisters, they can't take it because their mama told them to be strong and independent. You don't need no man. So since they've been bred and breeded with that foolery, they continue to think that that makes sense. Okay, Miss Israel said that would be a great one. That would be a great one. We should talk about it, sir. Corey Joe, big facts. I like that, sir. Green beans, it's the truth. That's why it's funny. Shout out to all the sisters with the slick eyes and the cheekbone. I'm done. I don't know. Trey Ferg said most women will not admit being wrong or just say I don't know the answer or I need help. This is true. Most women don't. But I will tell you quick if I don't understand something. I'm not ashamed. If I don't understand it and I can't do it, I'm going to tell you I can't do it. There's many times I told my husband I can't do it. I don't understand it. Okay? I don't understand it. I said this wrong. I said that wrong. I can admit it. I can admit when I'm wrong and say I'm sorry. Want to know why? Because I value my husband. That man means more to me than life itself. I value my husband. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Baby, ain't no way. I don't know how some of y'all do it. Ain't no way. I cannot see myself going through life just miserable and angry with men that you don't even know. But you get up here all the time preaching that nonsense to younger women. You will get up here and preach that foolery. All men ain't evil. All men ain't right either. But you supposed to teach these women to learn how to work on themselves, to clean out everything that is not right within them. And I always tell y'all, shit beget shit. Don't forget that part. Shit beget shit. Miss Israel said, I work in a nursing home. It's filled with at least 90% single women. I understand that part. I understand that part. I understand that part, baby. Jay said they like running around, being loud, proud, and wrong. Shaking my head. Yes, honey. Yes, they do. Miss Israel said, ain't no man like the one I got. Go ahead, baby. Ain't no man like the one I got. That's right. Ain't no man like the one I got. Yes. Yes, honey. I'm done, y'all. We done. I done talked and just ran my mouth and I wasn't talking about nothing. I wasn't talking about nothing. I'm done, y'all. We done for the day. If you want to donate to the channel, you can donate through Cash App. You can donate through Super Chat. You can donate through Badges. Badges is on Instagram and Super Chats are on YouTube. Okay, if you want to buy merch from my channel, you will see hoodies, shirts, bags, mugs. Also, you will see water bottles as well, pouches, book bags. They got all this stuff now going on over there. So y'all go check it out. See what you like. Purchase from me. Also, if you can. Also, my family business is called ubnracksfashion.com. And we are on 5 different platforms. eBay, Pushmark, Macari, Etsy, and also the main website, ubnracksfashion.com. Much love to you all. King said, it's that simple. How many Black women respect Black men? He's right. He's right. This is why a lot of y'all relationships fail, is because you don't know how to respect Black men. Take heed to the message, everybody. Instagram, I'm gonna let you out first. Baby, I see what you put, Stacy. You said the topic next time about Meek Mills. Baby, I don't know. I don't know. Everybody have a great day, y'all. Okay, YouTube, my foundation, where I started from. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. Okay. I may not do a show tomorrow because I gotta go to Hemp Channel around 12 in the afternoon on my time over here in New Jersey. So I might not see y'all tomorrow. And then I have to do Black Men Unfiltered at night. Okay. Y'all please come in and rock in on both of these brothers' channels. Okay. come and rock in on both of these brothers' channels. So you got This Might Be Risky. Y'all please go like and follow. Okay. Also, you got Black Men Unfiltered, Flipping Tables Tuesday. Okay, Flipping Tables. Y'all come in and rock with this brother. This brother content is amazing, y'all. So, like I said, This Might Be Risky. Y'all come in, like and subscribe to his channel. Black Men Unfiltered Network. Please like and subscribe to his channel. Also, Lost in Translation. They rock together. Podcast. Please go and like and subscribe to his channel as well. To everybody, have a wonderful day. Y'all take heed to the message.